Now, my question to you, good people, is do we got us? Peace.
Yay. All right.
Well, I want to thank you all for tuning in to Black Video News. That's right, we're here at the Capitol, the 2018 Capital City Black Film Festival, and I'm here with the executive director of this year's 2018, and for 6 years in a row, Mr. Winston Williams. What's going on,
Hey,
Mr. Williams?
it's you. It's you. We're so glad to have you here with us at the Capital City Black Film Festival.
We are here. We're here at the Capitol of Austin in Texas. We're here in the Capitol, but we're here with Capitol Films and Executive Director, Mr. Williams. I know you're excited this year, 6 years running. Tell us a little bit about what's happening 2018 Black Film Festival.
2018 is the biggest year we've ever had. When we started planning back in November of last year, we said, well, we'll have about 50 films accepted. We wound up having about 83. So we surpassed our goals this year. Submissions from around the world. People are still very interested in what we're doing for the market that we serve here in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, it's so exciting. 6 years, and you can see growth. You're here at the Convention Center this year. So tell us a little bit about the growth in 6 years with this film festival.
Well, you know, we started out in 2013. We were at a hotel downtown with a screen there, and then we had a second screen at the Stateside Theater next to the Paramount Theater. And then the second year, we expanded to 3 screens, and now we had 6 screens this year. So I keep trying to manage the growth, but it wants to grow on its own. So I'm just letting it. We have an awesome team together this year, and I have empowered them to make decisions and to let me go and do the other things that I need to do to help make the festival grow.
Yeah, and the festival has grown. We're glad to be a part of it this year. This year was special. You had Viola Davis, Leon, Malik Yobo from NYPD Undercover.
Yeah, so Viola Davis was not here, but they have done their social media aspects for us. Juvie Productions, that's owned by Julius Tenen, who is an Austinite, and his wife, Viola Davis, they have supported us from the very beginning. This is their 6th year being with us. They sent, I think, 4 executives from their team to be with us over the entire weekend to participate in panels, to have close-up one-on-ones with filmmakers, and they have been very intimate, and that's what this festival does. It allows the filmmakers to have direct access to industry professionals, so if you have a need, you ask. You can be told no, but you need to ask, and it's right here. Yeah. There's no distance from them. They are right here and available for you to have direct contact with.
Yeah, it's very important that they have that access. But how important is it for this event to take place? When we talk about our young people, our filmmakers, to have a platform and a voice like this, Mr. Winston?
Yeah, so for the market that we serve, over the last 6 years, the thing that I've seen is the quality of the films that are coming out, and that's why we exist. We're not just a one-time-a-year film festival. We have 12 months of programming where we partner with people. We act as a resource for filmmakers. When filmmakers come through the Capital City Black Film Festival, they become an alumni.
Right.
And we track them and we answer their questions. And so, for instance, we have a filmmaker here this year who is our first year, 2013, Best Feature Film winner. He's back with a second feature film, but the stuff that he's done in between is simply awesome. So we have a lot of return and repeat filmmakers who keep coming back because what we're doing is helping shape them for that future. And the education that they get along the way and having the ability to make their films and then have a platform to show them and receive feedback.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a wonderful job, Mr. Williams, giving these young writers, these young playwrights, just their vision and a platform to do it right here in the capital of Austin. I'm here with the executive director at Capitol Films. The Black Film Festival 2018 is going down. We're going to take you on an inside sneak preview of what's happening right here in Austin. So stay logged on for more right here at BVN. Hey, we're back right here in 2018 Capital City Black Film Festival with some more filmmakers. How we doing, ladies?
We're doing great. We're excited. We're waiting on the award ceremony.
That's right.
All right. So I know we got a tag team dual film right here. So I'm gonna start with you, Ms. Douglas. Tell us a little bit about the film.
All right, my name is Courtney Douglas. I was the director and producer and shared screenwriting credit with Miss Wills here. And the film content and character is based on Miss Cindy's experience growing up in South Carolina during integration, and she's also becoming a young woman. So it's a few different dynamics there, but that is essentially what takes place.
Okay, where you from?
I'm from Houston originally, but I live in Dallas.
Okay, H-Town. How you doing, Miss Wills? 2018 Capital City Black Film Festival right here in Austin. Tell us a little bit about this, this dynamic effort between you two ladies.
So awesome. This young woman decided to do a movie about my life after she read a book that I wrote about my life growing up in South Carolina. I was one of the first blacks to integrate an all-white school in 1966.
Okay.
And she took on, it was her first feature film, 2 hours, and we did it, we worked on it about 3 years and we got it done.
Got it done right here. How do you ladies feel about your film being here this year in Austin, the capital, at this 6th annual Capital City Black Film Festival?
We're proud. We're proud. We're excited. We don't, we're excited. We, it's our first film festival. We just finished and we did a bunch of premieres, and now we're doing the circuit. We're doing the film,
So for my viewers, how can they see the film and how can they stay connected with what you ladies are doing?
Well, like us on Facebook at Content of Character, the movie.
That's right.
Now, you have to remember that we can't release it until all these film festivals are over. But just stay up with us. Please like us, and we'll be glad to friend you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. We're here covering the 2018 6th annual Capital City Black Film Festival. I'm going to be coming back. You don't know who I'm going to be talking to. Thank you, ladies. So stay logged on right here at BVN. Well, thanks for tuning right back. 2018 Capital City Black Film Festival. Now I'm joined right now with one of this year's filmmakers. How we doing, sir?
I'm great, Keith. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing.
Let's shake your hand.
No, let's shake hands. How are you doing today?
I'm doing absolutely excellent. This is my second time visiting Austin, and such a great city.
Where you from?
I'm from Detroit.
That's where I'm from.
Detroit? Are you serious?
I grew up on 6 Mile.
Are you serious? 8 Mile and Evergreen.
Well, all right. What high school you went to?
Henry Ford?
I went to Highland Park.
Oh, well, see, we didn't like you.
We got a Detroiter here, man. My hometown brother right here.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit, what brought you here in Austin and the
Festival.
film.
The film festival, Swing Low. It's a short film. It's already won 12 awards.
Okay.
And it's an absolutely inspired film about 2 slave owners trying to obtain ownership of one extraordinary slave. It's a supernatural historical piece, and Mr. Winston Williams was kind enough to include it as an official selection, and we're very excited to screen it here.
How long you been in the film industry now?
This was my first film, but I've actually been in the industry for a few years. I've done a few films.
4 years. So what are your expectations of this year's film festival here in Austin?
I'm grateful for any award that we receive, and I'm hoping for the best, and there's so many great films here, but I feel good about our participation in this film festival, and I love everybody.
So first film, can we expect another one real soon from
without
you?
a doubt, without a doubt. This is the first of 3 parts, and it's a film that I'm very proud of.
Well, man, keep up the great work.
Thank you so
We
much.
got a homeboy from Detroit here, film shown Capital City 2018 Black Film Festival. Hey, I'm going to be covering quite a few people I'm going to be talking to right here at this year's film festival. So stay logged on for more right here at Black Video News. Well, we're right back. It's all about the filmmakers 2018. And I got another filmmaker here. A lady, finally a lady animated film. Tell us a little bit about it. How you doing, Jazz?
I'm doing good. I'm not just a lady, I'm actually a soldier as well. I served 17 years in the Army, and that's kind of along the lines of what my animated film is based on. 4 veterans navigating their next chapter together, and the name of the film is called Discharge.
Well, first, let me just say thank you for your services. And I see you got the boots on, too.
I
So
always wear my boots with my dresses. It's like my little signature, let everybody know I'm proud of my service and that I did, as a woman, in fact, serve.
yeah, so you did this animated film. What inspired you to do this film, really inspired you?
Well, I see from the Hollywood perspective that they usually either tell war movies from a veteran perspective or PTSD documentaries, but no one had ever used comedy and animation as a medium to tell veteran stories. And so I thought, you know what? Maybe I'm the person to do that, and so that's pretty much how Discharge is born.
Yeah, it sounds really interesting, for our veterans. Where are you from?
I'm originally born and raised Chicago, but now I live in the DC metro area.
Okay, what part of Chicago?
I am from the Super Project, so when good times come
South Side?
along, when you see Cabrini Green, that's where I was born.
Okay, 'cause,
Yes.
I got family in Inglewood. I know all about the
My
South.
dad lived in Inglewood until his death a couple of years ago, so I'm very familiar with Inglewood. He was on 6th and Marshfield, so yes.
Jazz, how can they get connected and see this short film and stay connected with what you're doing and the impact you're making in this industry?
So we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we have a YouTube channel, and our website is dischargecomedy.com.
Jazz Booth, thank you so much. Animated film, veteran, right here, 2018 Capital City Black Film Festival. Hey, we're here. I'll be back right here on BBN. Well, we're back, 2018 Capital City Black Film Festival, right here in the capital of Austin in Texas. And I got somebody from San Francisco, from the Bay Area.
Happy to be in Austin.
Cameron Washington, how we doing?
Good. Happy to be in Austin. Happy to be at the festival and have this kind of community here in Austin going on right now. Yeah.
Man, the Bay Area, San Francisco, here you are in Austin, Texas, the capital for the 6th annual film festival.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your film.
So I've got a film that's essentially about New Orleans jazz musicians. We kind of start when these guys are young, a couple of the horn players, Leroy Jones, a trumpet player, and we kind of follow how they change New Orleans music history, end up getting discovered by Harry Connick Jr., and then we see how his band kind of forms when these guys are young in New Orleans, and we kind of see them become famous and tour the world, and it's this really cool, just organic New Orleans story of how these kids met on the streets playing in a church band, and then go on to tour the world for the next 20 years. So,
Well, that is really interesting because there is so much talent just on the street in New Orleans when we talk about the history of jazz.
Right.
So you to bring that here on film had to be feeling good to you, huh?
You know what? I got a lot of love in Austin, a lot of love at this festival. People are enjoying the movie. It's really nice because I feel like there's New Orleans, there's a couple other cities that have that fun vibe. Austin's one of them, San Antonio, and they have this fun. So I feel like it's got a little of that New Orleans vibe here in Austin. So it was nice to have people, hollering at the movie and clapping and yelling and liking the music. And there's a lot of love of music here in Austin. So it was a great mix for the festival.
Kind of coincides with everything, doesn't it? Cameron Washington, we got the Bay Area. We're here, man. We're here. 2018 6th Annual Capital City Black Film Festival. Stay logged on for more right here at BBN. We're back. It's red carpet time. You can see it, 6th Annual Black Film Festival right here in the Capitol. It's all about talking to these filmmakers, and I got another one right here on BBN. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
What's your name and where you from?
My name is Soul. My given name is Nicole Query. I'm from New York City, Bronx, New York.
Okay.
And I'm going to film school in LA.
Boogie Down Bronx, huh?
Right.
Tell us what brought you out here to the 6th Annual Film Festival this year.
Well, my film Unspeakable was entered into the film festival, so I'm here to be able to show, what I've been able to do after a couple months of film school, and I'm proud of my work and the message that it's sending out to people.
Yeah,
and so getting.
Tell us a little bit about it, though, real quick. Tell us a little bit about the film.
So there's a secret little twist in there, so I'm going to leave a little bit out, but I'm going to give you a little snippet. In that it's about a school social worker who's willing to do anything to get her student out of a very abusive but unusually abusive situation. And a lot of the times we pay attention to the girls and make sure girls are okay, but sometimes there's so many signs that are showing up in our young men that we ignore and think it's just an attitude or these things are going on, but in reality we don't know what's going on behind the faces of what's going on with our young men. So I wanted to show something to bring to light to our community and to really take time to pay attention and ask questions and figure things out.
All right, well, it sounds like a great storyline. How can my viewers get connected with you and maybe get a little sneak preview of that film?
Well, I'm on Facebook. If you go under Nicole Soul Query or just Nicole Soul, it'll pop up, and I have a trailer on there so people can sit back and look at the trailer and get interested. And I'm at Soulz, Soulz, Full on Twitter, and Soulz, Soulz, to Soul at, what is that? Instagram.
You all over the place. Soulz is all over the place. 6th Annual Black Film Festival. We're here. We're going to be here for a little while longer. Stay logged on for more right here at BBN. Well, we're back. It's all about the filmmakers. We're right here on the red carpet, 2018 Film Festival. Mr. Hollins, how we doing today, sir?
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
Where you from?
Monroe, Louisiana, about 5 miles from New Orleans.
Monroe, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Got family there.
Well, it's actually Marrero.
Oh, Marrero.
Just kind of playing word games.
Oh, no. You're here 2018. Tell my viewers a little bit about your film.
Okay, it's called Tales from the Murder Room. It's a series that's on Amazon Prime right now. It's a 4-part series, season 1. It's about it's a detective series. It's different stories, anything dealing with murder. It takes place in that same interrogation room. We never leave the room. Just interesting stories in the murder room.
Yeah, so you got 4 series, so you got 4 different parts.
It's one series, but we did 4 episodes for the series. We just started filming season 2 weeks ago. So it's doing very well,
How can the viewers take a look at it and stay connected with what you're doing, Mr. Holland?
They can go to talesfromthemurderroom.com and find out more about it. Or they can just go to Amazon Prime and type in Tales from the Murder Room. It's going to bring up season 1.
Well, Mr. Hollins, all the way from Louisiana, they're from all over the Bay Area, from New York City, the Bronx. They're from Arizona. All of these filmmakers are here at this 2018 6th Annual Black Film Festival. We're going to be covering a little more, so I'll be coming back with just a little more right here at this film festival, right here on BBN. Well, we're back. That's what this is all about. It's all about allowing these filmmakers to have an opportunity to talk to us right here at BBN. We got another filmmaker here, Mr. Brandon Harrison. How we doing?
I'm good. How are you? I'm good.
I'm doing great, man. How's it feel to be here in, the capital of Texas, Austin, and your film being showed at this 6th Annual Black Film Festival?
Feels good. I'm coming all the way from the DMV, that's DC metro area. It feels good to see all these people, all these filmmakers, trying to get their names out there, get their projects out there. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, the East Coast. Tell us a little bit about your film.
So I did a short film called Thanksgiving Clapback, which is a parody or a comedy of what happens when the black family gets together and shade starts flying around the Thanksgiving table. So we got to see what happens when Big Mama and the cousins and brothers and sisters get around each other and start throwing that shade.
So you got a little funny in there.
Exactly.
Well, that's good, man, because there are a lot of different movies out there that just doesn't have that funny and feel-good edge. It seems like you're trying to bring that comedy back to the screen, huh?
Exactly. It's a lot of films, taking account of what's going on in the times, a lot of political things. I just feel like, even though we all have a message to share, there's still a space for comedy. There's still a space for, entertainment. I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, so for my viewers, how can they get connected and then also maybe get a little sneak preview of the film that you got? How can they get connected with you?
So I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, but you can also watch my YouTube series, DC Yuppies, which is a comedy drama, as well as my parody series, Bad Web Series, which is just a play on the bad web series out in the world.
Well, that's good, man. Thanks for talking to us right here at BBN. We're going to be coming back at this 6th Annual Black Film Festival, so stay logged on for more right here at BBN. Thanks for logging right back to this Capital City 6th Annual Black Film Festival. It's all about the filmmakers. Now, this brother is from the ATL, but he's in Arizona, but he's a filmmaker. How we doing, Jay Williams?
Well, brother, doing well.
Man, tell us a little bit, man. You're here in the Capitol. Tell us a little bit about your film.
So my film is called Afternoon in the Park. It's a comedy about a couple that goes for a walk in the park and a stranger interrupts them wanting a little bit more than a conversation. So it's a short comedy. Everybody who's seen it has fallen in love with it. It's hilarious. You know, again, being a married couple and walking through the park, it just kind of spurred a lot of ideas from my own personal life.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun to make, man. I shot it right before I left Arizona, or left Atlanta, I'm sorry. You got me all messed up before I left Atlanta. And yeah, that was, it was a lot of fun to shoot.
Yeah, man, you know, you talk about comedy, and I just got through talking to a young filmmaker that did something comedy-wise. But, man, we really need to get back to that comedy thing. There's not a lot of comedy movies out, not a lot of short films in comedy. You going to keep that comedy thing going, Jay?
Absolutely. You know, one thing I know is the way things are right now, you need to lighten things up a little bit. Make it still conscious, but also have a little humor to it. Because humor can heal a lot. You know, and that's one thing, especially as black folks, we've had that opportunity to laugh through some of the pain. And I just want to be one of them voices. You know, people can come to and really, you know, have that release and enjoy them, you know, enjoy themselves while they watch the project.
Yeah, Jay, how can people see the short film and then also stay connected with what you're doing and the impact in this industry?
Man, on IG, I'm getting the website built now, so we'll have that up. But on IG, I'm jwill_film_music. And you can check it out. The film's called Afternoon in the Park. It should be up online real soon after this festival. I wanted to respect, you know, having the screening here before I put it out online for everybody. But Afternoon in the Park, they'll be able to see it. Just type that in on YouTube and on Vimeo, and it'll be available.
Well, man, represent for the brothers out there in Arizona. We're here in Austin, right here at the Capitol. Stay logged on for more right here at BVN. Well, we're back. BVN is in the house, 6th annual Capital City Black Film Festival right here in Austin, Texas. And this is what it's all about. It's all about allowing our filmmakers to tell us who they are and what their film's all about. I got another young filmmaker here. How we doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, man. Tell my viewers your name and where you're from.
My name is Elias Marino, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. And I'm here for my film, Unarmed. The film's about a young African-American male who he's struggling with the relationship with his daughter, trying to be a good father to his daughter. At the same time, he's dealing with a lot of police brutality that kind of gets in the way of that and kind of prevents him from being a father to his daughter.
Man, you're a young filmmaker. What inspired you to make this film?
Well, what inspired me is all the police brutality that's happening around the country. And a lot of people, they just chalk police brutality up to fatalities and police shootings and police murdering people. But a lot of times it comes in other forms, such as profiling and just profiling people and targeting African-American people just because they are black.
And you're trying to shed a light on that by film, huh?
Exactly, yes, sir.
That's good stuff, man. How can my viewers get connected with your film?
You can look me up on YouTube at New Wave Productions and on Instagram at New Wave.
Man, keep up the great work. A young filmmaker right here, 6th annual Capital City Film Festival. We're going to be here a little while longer, but I'll be coming right back right here, so stay logged on for more right here at BVN.
You know, this country stands for freedom, liberty, justice for all.